Did you ever think you would be filming the president of the United States working a window at McDonald's?
No, certainly not. I mean, he knows a troll better than anyone, and the people around him. And they called him. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna do this thing at McDonald's, and he's gonna work there." And like, you know how those things work. Like, you're like, okay, he'll show up, and like, but he
Mhm.
was all in. Like, he wanted to like, he wanted the full experience.
Mhm.
And it's kind of funny. It comes out, I think, in the show too. He was very not obsessive, but like he was very tied into exactly what was going on there. Like,
Mhm.
how clean it was. Your hands never touch the fries. And then it like goes to the people. Like he loved that stuff. How much salt was on it. He wanted to know like every detail of how the fryer worked. I think that in some ways speaks to how he is with how he approaches everything. He's actually a very curious person. He doesn't think he knows everything, and you see that in the show in the behind the scenes moment. Even a few minutes ago, he's putting up the flagpoles or whatnot. He's with the construction guys at the flagpoles that he's putting up on the White
Mhm.
House lawn. He's talking about how it's tapered and how it's going in and how many feet it is, and like and and I would have to imagine when he's talking about larger scale things, that impact the fate of our country on a grander level, like he does ask questions, and you see that. You see that in those behind the scenes moments that I think he applies that to everything. He's not just
Mhm.
sitting there giving everyone a lecture. He's actually like he listens to people that
Well, that's what I
no one
find
can.
so interesting is when they call him, a dictator and this fascist and this king. They did those ridiculous no kings protests because anytime I've seen President Trump, he's seeking counsel from the people around him. I feel like President Trump likes to have a cornucopia of voices. Like, what do you think? What do you think? If you happen to be standing around, he might be like, hey, what do you think about this? And then he synthesizes it and comes to his conclusion.